Welcome to this captivating journey into the life of one of history's most enigmatic artists, Vincent van Gogh. From his humble beginnings in a quiet Dutch village to his posthumous rise as a pioneer of modern art, Van Gogh's story is a tale of passion, struggle, and artistic brilliance. Today, we delve into the life of a man whose art speaks louder than words, whose legacy endures despite a life marked by hardship and obscurity. Early life: Vincent Willem van Gogh was born on March 30th, 1853, in Zundert, a quaint village in the southern Netherlands. The eldest of 6 children, Vincent's family was deeply rooted in faith. His father, Theodorus, was a Protestant minister, and his mother, Anna Cornelia, a homemaker who nurtured a love for nature that would later influence Vincent's art. Vincent's childhood was a mix of joy and introspection. While he had a strong bond with his siblings, it was Theo, his younger brother, who became his lifelong confidant. The letters exchanged between them remain some of the most profound documents of his life, offering a glimpse into his innermost thoughts and struggles. Despite a happy childhood, Vincent's education was sporadic. He attended local schools and a boarding school, but failed to find his true calling. His introspective nature and lack of direction often left him feeling adrift. Early career struggles. At 16, Vincent began working at Goupil & Cie, an art dealership where his uncle was a partner. This seemed like a natural fit for someone from a family with artistic ties. However, his transfer to the London branch in 1873 marked the start of a downward spiral. In London, Vincent fell in love with Eugénie Loyer, the daughter of his landlady. When she rejected his proposal, he sank into a deep depression, further fueling his disinterest in his work. By 1876, he left Goupil & Cie and embarked on a spiritual quest, seeking solace in religion. Vincent's aspirations to become a clergyman mirrored his father's vocation. However, his unconventional approach and fervent desire to help the underprivileged alienated many. His time as an evangelist in Belgium's Borinage coal mining region was particularly harsh. Living among miners in poverty, he sacrificed his own well-being to help them, but his efforts were deemed too radical, leading to his dismissal. Turning to art, amidst despair, Vincent found a new calling: art. Encouraged by Theo, he decided to channel his emotions and observations into drawings and paintings. He once wrote, "What would life be if we had no courage to attempt anything?" This marked the beginning of his artistic journey. Vincent was a novice but possessed an unyielding determination. His early works were crude but heartfelt, capturing the raw essence of human life. Theo, now working at an art gallery in Paris, supported Vincent financially and emotionally, encouraging him to refine his skills. The artistic journey begins. Vincent's early works, like The Potato Eaters, 1885, reflected his fascination with peasant life. Influenced by the realism of Jean-François Millet, his art depicted the harsh realities of rural existence. However, his dark palette and somber themes were out of sync with contemporary art trends. Seeking formal training, Vincent moved to The Hague and studied under Anton Mauve, who introduced him to oil painting. However, Vincent's tumultuous personal life, including his controversial relationship with Cian Hornick, strained their mentorship. A new chapter in Paris. In 1886, Vincent moved to Paris to live with Theo. Immersed in the city's vibrant art scene, he encountered impressionists like Monet and Renoir, whose innovative use of light and color profoundly influenced him. He also discovered Japanese prints, which inspired the bold outlines and flat color planes that became hallmarks of his style. Vincent's work began to evolve. He brightened his palette, experimented with brush strokes, and developed a unique style that blended emotional intensity with vivid imagery. During this time, he befriended artists like Paul Gauguin and Émile Bernard, whose ideas further shaped his artistic vision. Arles and the quest for artistic fulfillment. In 1888, Vincent moved to Arles in southern France, seeking inspiration in the region's vibrant landscapes. Here, he produced some of his most iconic works, including Sunflowers and the Starry Night. His art became a vivid expression of his emotional depth and connection to nature. Vincent envisioned Arles as a haven for artists and persuaded Paul Gauguin to join him. However, their collaboration ended disastrously. Amid mounting tensions and Vincent's deteriorating mental health, he famously cut off part of his ear. This incident marked a turning point in his life, underscoring his struggle with psychosis. Life in the asylum. In 1889, Vincent admitted himself to the Saint Paul de Moselle Asylum in Saint-Rémy, a former monastery turned mental health institution. This marked a challenging period in his life, yet it also became one of his most productive phases artistically. Within the asylum, Vincent found solace in painting, channeling his emotions into vivid works that reflected both his inner struggles and the beauty of his surroundings. During his stay, Vincent created over 150 paintings, including masterpieces like Irises and the Starry Night. He often painted the asylum's gardens, the view from his window, and the surrounding countryside, transforming everyday sights into breathtaking expressions of color and movement. Despite his confinement, Vincent's creative output was a testament to his resilience and his ability to find beauty even in adversity. Though his health fluctuated, Vincent began to receive some recognition for his work. In 1890, a glowing review by art critic Albert Aurier described him as a genius and praised the emotional depth of his paintings. This acknowledgement, though limited, provided a brief but meaningful validation of his artistic vision. Final days in Auvers-sur-Oise. In May 1890, Vincent moved to Auvers-sur-Oise, a village near Paris, to be closer to Theo. There, he was under the care of Dr. Paul Gachet, a physician with an interest in art who became a confidant and subject of one of Vincent's portraits. Over the course of just 2 months, Vincent created more than 70 paintings, including Wheatfield with crows and the church at Auvers. Despite this remarkable output, Vincent's mental health remained fragile. The haunting intensity of his final works, such as Wheatfield with crows, has often been interpreted as a reflection of his inner despair. On July 27, 1890, Vincent sustained a gunshot wound to the stomach while in a wheat field. He died 2 days later at the age of 37. His death has long been considered a suicide, but recent theories suggest it might have been an accidental shooting by local youths. Legacy and impact. The death of Vincent van Gogh left his brother Theo devastated. Already in poor health, Theo passed away just 6 months later, leaving behind his wife Johanna van Gogh Bonga. Johanna took on the monumental task of preserving Vincent's legacy, meticulously organizing his letters and promoting his art. Vincent's life story is a testament to resilience, creativity, and the enduring power of art to connect with the human spirit. Though he never achieved fame during his lifetime, his work now transcends cultural and temporal boundaries, continuing to inspire millions. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Vincent van Gogh's extraordinary life. If his story moved you as much as it inspires us, please like this video and subscribe for more fascinating biographies.